as the wingbacks have gone forward. But Flores has made a fabulous run. Flores has scored. It's 1-0 to Atlas in the Guadalajara derby. Not even 3 minutes on the clock. A lovely finish by Flores. The pass found the run. We'll check the replay once again. Augusto to a youngster, Ocasio, who finds Flores, brings it inside with his left foot, slots it past the goalkeeper. 1-0. A fantastic start as Atlas lead the Guadalajara derby against Chivas 1-0. Chivas have not been in it just yet, but we are not even 10 minutes on the clock. As I said, 55,000 fans in this drizzly Guadalajara stadium, Estadio Jalisco, I believe. Anyway, Augusto over the free kick. Can he get a ball into the box? He's nearly found the far corner, the near corner, sorry. But the goalkeeper had it covered, it looks like. 15 minutes on the clock, 1-0. Corner to Chivas, though. Ball in is dealt with by Vargas. Strong goalkeeping, comes out, claims it well. Lovely, lovely hands there from the goalkeeper. Obviously, we are undefeated going into this game. And another victory here will put us undefeated in 6, which is a fantastic start to the season and definitely something I was not expecting. Flores cuts inside and finds Quinones on the opposite flank. He is in space. He finds Furch making a run into the box. Furch cuts back. Ball is deflected up, headed by Ocasio, and he's in the far corner. It's 2-0. Ocasio gets his second goal of the season. Furch's cross was deflected all the way up, and it found the head of his strike partner, who nodded it home to make it 2-0 inside 20 minutes. Lovely run by Furch, cuts back, the defender gets a leg in front of him, but Ocasio nods it home, makes it 2-0 on the night. A lovely, lovely finish as we are screaming towards another victory here, and a great one at that as we face our rivals Chivas, who are not top of the league, that is for sure. We are top of the league, 3 points clear of Cruz Azul, who are playing in the 3 o'clock kickoff, and we've not got a score for them up at the moment for some reason. Anyway, Augusto's ball to the back post, and it's dealt with, but only as far. Oh, it's a bit of a challenge. Quinones on the opposite flank to where he's supposed to be, but he's collected that nicely, and he's got it once again. We're playing nicely through Marquez from range, and it's just wide. Marquez on for Aldo Rocha, who has struggled a little bit for fitness in the last few games, so we've left him on the bench in this one. As we go towards half-time, we shall see what happens in the second half. We're 5 minutes into the second half, and that ball, we start the highlight immediately with a cross, which is never a good sign for us, but it's been gathered by the Chivas goalkeeper, who lofts it high and long, but Aguilera is easily the first man to get there. Furch has got it. Marquez ball over the top. Quinones is through, and he smashes it. Julian Quinones. He could have placed it, but he's absolutely thumped it through the goalkeeper almost into the top corner. A missed header basically led to that goal, but Aguilera to Marquez, we passed it around nicely. Furch drops deep once again, opens the space up over the top for Quinones, just as he did in our earlier game for the right winger. In that case, it was Manatas, who's on the bench again, obviously. And I'm not sure what's going on with my touchline tablet because we've got the league table 3 times. And that's not just me basically saying, look, we are top. I'll fix that at some point in the future. Right now, there's too much going on and we need to make some substitutions soon as we are into the 60-something minute. And if we get another highlight before the 70th, we'll do it then. But we shall see. 70 minutes on the clock now. I'm talking about making substitutions and I've not made any yet. But that's going to change right now. 4 substitutions have been made. Furch is coming off for Manatas, Rocha in the centre of the park, and then Santa Maria and Dominguez as fresh central defenders. We're a little bit short on depth in the centre of defence. That's why Dominguez, who is a left back or a right back, is playing in the centre of the park. But it doesn't really matter. We're 3-0 up against Chivas, and we are in injury time, and that is going to be the end of the game. Another solid victory, the second on camera, but the 6th game undefeated. 5 wins from 6. That is going to keep us top of the league rather comfortably, and we'll see the league table right about now. And there we are, 2 points clear of Toluca and 3 ahead of Cruz Azul, who've played an extra game. 6 games played, 16 points. What better way could we start the season? And in the last 2 games, we've played Monterrey, who we drew 2-2 with. They got a 96th minute equaliser. Furch back on the score sheet once again. But Maximiliano Meza got the 96th minute equaliser. Drop points there. But then we beat Tijuana 3-0 at home. Ocasio getting a brace. Furch another goal for the season. We're going to face Toluca next, who are currently second, level on points with us. 6 wins, 2 draws for both of us. We've got a much better goal difference though, so that is why we are currently top. Furch, probably half the reason for that goal difference, is currently third in the top goal scorer ranks. He's got an 8.37 average rating. This is the side, quite familiar to the last game. Vargas in goal, Reyes, Aguilera, Nervo, Barbosa, the familiar back four. Augusto and Marquez getting the nod over Rocha once again. Flores and Quinones on the two wingers, and Araujo and Furch up top. So we are at home to Toluca in the 9th game of the season. It's already started. Oh, that's a challenge, that is. Flores has been side down by a chap called Rodriguez, who's been sent off. Jorge Rodriguez is off. Toluca down to 10 men inside 5 minutes. Poor for them. A ball to the back post is headed wide, but it was a good whipped ball from the free kick. But yeah, that's a quick start. They've gone down to 10 men immediately. Never mind for them. Good news for us. Ball is won by Reyes from a sloppy clearance. Finds Quinones at the back post. He does. Nods it down to Furch, who's brought down. It doesn't matter though. Oh, does it matter? It's a free kick. It's a free kick. Araujo was offside. I thought we were getting a penalty for a second. I also thought Araujo had scored. I'm going to go with Araujo, I think, as the pronunciation of his name. Araujo. Who knows? Let me know in the comments. Any of my pronunciations. They're probably all terrible. Barbosa from the free kick inside to Marquez, who tries to go around. He doesn't need to. He's found Quinones, whose ball in is just deflected up. But Thiago Volpi, the Toluca goalkeeper, has collected that one. And it's going to still be 0-0 as we get into the 17th minute of the game, rather. And Toluca are going to try and build from the back, but they've not been able to do it. We've got the man advantage, and it is paying dividends so far. We need a goal, though. Quinones into Furch. Can he get a ball into the box? He can't. And it's a good, confident clearance. And it's gone all the way out to Nervo, Barbosa. Our defence is sitting quite high because we are very much in the ascendancy here. Reyes tries to find Flores. He does it at the second attempt. And is that a foul? It's a penalty. Lopez has already been booked. Can they go down to 9 men? Was it in the box? The referee's running over to his little tablet on the edge of the pitch to have a look at the VAR once again. Why aren't just go to his ear? Come on. Checking the penalty. Are we going to get another VAR-based penalty? 17th minute of the game. Are we? The wait is killing us. What is happening? Is it a penalty? No penalty. And I'm guessing no booking either for the man who has already got a yellow card, Lopez, their right back. Doesn't matter. 20th minute, just ticking over to the 21st on this highlight. Augusto, ball over the top, finds Flores. He's in space. Can he find Furch in the middle? He can. And Furch has scored his 9th of the season. Julio Furch, fantastic striker. I think he's technically now got Mexican citizenship, but he's Argentinian and he's not classed as a Mexican in the squad selection, or the registration rather, but he might be able to get himself into the Mexican first team if he keeps his form up like this. Flores, ball into the box, Furch. Lovely, calm, collected finish. Makes it 1-0, and that's been coming. That has definitely been coming. We have been well on top since that early red card. We've pretty much been the only side in the game. We're going to praise them as we get to half an hour gone, and we'll see what happens in the rest of this first half. Well, aside from an enforced change with Manatos coming on for Quinones with a bit of a knock, nothing else happened in the first half. So there we go. Second half is underway, and it's hopefully just going to be nice and calm and cool and collected, and we're going to cruise to a victory, which will put us 3 points clear at the top. Cruz Azul are 3 points further back. We're looking quite easily like we're going to make the playoffs, I'll be honest, and that was the target for this first season, to make the top 12. Club America are down in 12th. We're going to fix what's happening on the tablet as well whilst we're here. We're going to make a change there. Reyes coming off. We'll have a proper look at that in a second. We don't need the league table. We want stats, and more stats. Excellent. Right, continuing on. Dominguez has come on for Reyes. I just accepted my assistant's advice, basically, on that one. As we get to 70 minutes, and I'm just waffling, we'll get to the rest of the game if anything else happens. And we're in injury time, and nothing else has happened in the second half. Toluca haven't even had a chance for the whole game. It's been pretty much no challenge whatsoever, and we've cruised to a 1-0 victory. We didn't need to put our foot on the pedal any further than that. That first half goal from Furch was all that was needed, and it's 1-0. A comfortable victory to keep us top of the table. Now 3 points clear of Toluca. Santos Laguna are now third place. Quinones has got a twisted knee, out for 3 to 4 days. This is the league table, though, as it stands. 3 points clear. Furch, 9 goals. All looking good. But what isn't looking good is the injury to Felipe Augusto, our new signing, our Brazilian midfielder. He's out for 4 months with a hip injury. That's not good. That is far from good. But what is good is our on-pitch form, and that has continued throughout August. So, after the Toluca victory, we beat Juarez 2-0 away from home. Rocha and Furch on the score sheet. Then, 3-1 away from home to Pachuca. They're a good side, and it was quite comfortable, really. 2 early goals. But then we dropped points at home to Pumas, who we drew 0-0 with, and that's given us the next game against Cruz Azul, who were, a few games ago, up in 3rd. Now they're 10th, so it should probably be a little bit easier. But what could happen today is we could secure ourselves a top 12 finish, which is probably not really beyond doubt. But if we win this one, and there's 4 games left, we can't fall out of the top 12. So we get into the playoffs. Furch is the top goal scorer, so he is obviously still on the pitch. Vargas is in goal. Reyes, Aguilera, Nervo, Barbosa. You know the back 4 by now. Zaldivar, is partnering Rocha in midfield. Obviously, the injury to Augusto has made that change. Manatos is on the left wing, Quinones on the right wing, and Herrera, Oziel Herrera, who's 17 or 18, he's under 21 at least anyway, is partnering Furch up front. We've got quite an injury crisis at the moment. Marquez, Flores, Santa Maria all got light injuries. Augusto obviously out with that hip injury long term. Right, let's face Cruz Azul. And we're underway. It's 5 minutes on the clock. Nothing happened so far. We've had one chance, which hasn't resulted in a highlight. But it's been a solid, calm start to the game against Cruz Azul, who are now down in mid-table. They were up with us at the top, which is why I chose this game to cover in this episode. But a ball in from Quinones. Back post header by Manatos, and it's been knocked over the bar. A good chance to open up the scoring inside 15 minutes. And Furch has taken a knock, and that could signal bad things for this game. He's coming off for Acajo.